I'm going to get this done because I know that it needs to be done. Let me just fix this. I'm tired, but I'm still gonna record this video because I want people to see that I'm not always happy, or I'm not always like gleaming with sunshine. If you don't know me, I'm JJ or Janae, and I bake, I cook, I'm a mom, I'm a single mom. I have a TikTok and I have an Instagram, and I usually mostly talk about how your outside is a pure reflection of your inside. The fact that you already are the higher version of yourself, just a whole bunch of like spiritual stuff is what I usually talk about. Usually when people are finding videos and finding people, or me, when I get on YouTube and I'm finding people and I'm finding videos, you really don't find their introduction videos because they're already established. They've been on YouTube for a hot minute. I want this to be very genuine, very authentic, so that way, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm just here to talk your ear off, or I'm just here to sell you something, or I'm just here to promote positivity, openness, and brightness, and all these great things. No, I am here to be my very real self, and my very real self right now is really, really tired. I'm tired. I did not sleep much last night. I usually don't, and sometimes that's okay, sometimes that's not okay. Right now, it's not okay, but there's still things that I want to do, and there are still things that I want to put out into the universe. So here I am, showing up. I will definitely be taking a nap here soon in a little bit, but I just want to be as authentic as possible, because I feel like every day, especially through social media and other networks and channels, whether it be at the store, whether it be on commercials, ads, whatever, I feel like we get sold this false reality of attempting or just having to be happy all the time. And that's just not how life works. There are times where, you know, you get sad. There are times where you are depressed. There are times where you have breakups with people, and it breaks your heart. You know, there are times when you want to just scream out into the heavens. I've done it before. I did it like 3 days ago. I just sat in my car and cried because I'm a single mom of 3 babies, and it's a lot. It's really a lot. And not even just oh my God, 3 babies, even just having one child. You can still be married to somebody and then still become a single mom, and you can still be married to somebody and feel like a single parent. So I just want to put that out there. But I screamed in my car. I was crying my eyes out because I needed to let it out. I needed to let it out because I'm tired, my sciatica is hurting, and just all these types of things. But I do not want to sell you a false reality. I don't. I will share my experiences on a very transparent level, because I feel like that's what you deserve, because we're shown illusion. We're delusional when we're shown the illusion of what and how we're supposed to live life. Just how if you step into like your spirituality and you step into becoming the highest version of yourself, you're sold this image of, oh, to become my highest version, I have to give, and I have to be nice, and I have to do all these great things. You don't. It's really not that hard. Being able to understand that you're here in life and you're here to experience it, and experience it in its fullness, meaning everything that follows, and understanding how to react accordingly, and not let your emotions control you to a point of you losing yourself. So I guess, you know what, never mind, let me take that back. That's very, coming from like what we were taught and going into that, it's very hard. It's very hard because you have to literally rewire your brain, and you have to let go of what you know in order to be able to gain and build up and be able to take in that ideology of being able to be at ease, calm. What is it? Be calm and live life. The be calm retrospect. And it's not even about being calm, because sometimes life makes you crash out, and it's okay to crash out. It really is. Like like you really can't hold in all the things all the time. Of course, you'll hear people say, "Oh, well, you just have to get back up and you have to keep pushing." No, the fuck you don't. Like, please get that out of your brain. Life is not about this hustle concept. It's really not. Life is not about I have to go and chase the money. Life is not about I have to get up and work 75 hours a day. And one thing I will say is, being in like the medical field, the animal medical field, I've seen doctors work 14-hour days. And I didn't even know there was a such thing that you could work a 14-hour day. And the most craziest part is there's not even 14 hours in a day. There's only 12 hours in a day. Having to realize that you're working your day and your night when you're supposed to be round sleep, and you're working that time, it just leaves so much little time for you to be able to sleep, number one, and then for you to be able to understand who you really are. It sucks, because I've come to understand that our personality, our individuality is so anchored in societal norms and so anchored in the illusion of choice that the abuse of everyday labor is a norm. And when somebody doesn't comply, the system kind of messes up, and then people kind of see it and they kind of look at you. They start to begin to throw the names of like being lazy. They start to begin to kind of look at you a little differently because you're not following the plan. Of course, I don't know if a lot of you play games, but there's this one game where I kind of like it. It's called We Happy Few, and they're taking this pill, and you have to take this pill. And if you don't take your happy pill, then everybody looks at you weird and you kind of get outcasted. I didn't get to finish the game, but I did watch the most of it, so I understand the concept. But I do love the game though. And there are many other movies and games that kind of just reflect that you have to fit in. And if you don't fit in, you go against the grain, then all these bad things start to happen to you. And then another ways of thinking, that religion does that too. Christianity does that too. Like, you have to go with the grain. If you don't go with the grain, then something is wrong. But understanding that, again, life is not about just, again, getting up, going to work, coming home. It's all about understanding who you are as a person and realizing that it's okay to cry, realizing that it's okay to be yourself, realizing that it's okay to not feel like you're enough, realizing that the construct of how we've been living is just like slowly unraveling. And people are waiting on, what I see is that people are waiting on a time to start doing things. But I will say, from my experience, life doesn't work like that. Understanding who you are, it just doesn't work like that. It's like you do it while you're tired, or you do it when you think about it, or it will never come. Like, the perfect time is not gonna come. And my next video is gonna be about relationships, that too, because I'm reading this book called All About Love, and it's so beautiful. But there is no perfect time. There's no perfect time for you to get up and go start that business. There's no perfect time. There's not one day you will have a day where you have energy, but of course you may have other things to do that day. But there's not gonna be a perfect time when you're just gonna get a shit ton of money and then you're just gonna be able to drop everything and just go. A lot of times you take everything with a grain of salt, and that's how you continue to persevere and move forward towards where you wanna be at. So again, being real authentic, real transparent, and hopefully this feels really genuine. And the fact that I'm not trying to persuade you into, I don't even know how to say it, but like make you feel like I'm just trying to purposefully bring you out of your comfort zone, which in actuality, I mean, and maybe unintentionally, it may be that. Because I mean, how else are you supposed to grow? But I don't want this video to be too long. But hopefully this introduction was a good enough explanation on who I am, what I do, and why I'm here. So hopefully I catch your attention and you get to see me next time, or you get to watch any of my other videos. So keep that in mind and move forward. And I love you guys. I don't even know who you are, but there's nothing wrong with saying I love you, and I care about you. So I'm proud of you. You're here, I'm here. I'm just very sleepy, so, but I'm about to go take a nap. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.